Good morning from the three natives of St. Lucie West. I'm going to do my best to get these in the camera today. Now, I did the same thing I did at the Tradition location a few days ago, where I have here from the smoothie, I have the Cali Special, and the bowl I got today, it was different, slightly different bowl. I got the Estes Bowl. Yeah, it was the Estes Bowl. I like to try different things, Sometimes I'll hit a favorite, but switch it up. So I'm here at Three Natives in St. Lucie West. Greeted with love here with the people. I just came outside. They got the music bamming, and it's kid friendly, it's family friendly, and it's food for the soul. This is a very unique location. I invite you guys to stop by, and there's a lot of other partners with Postmates around here. Three Natives is a Postmates partner, but across the street is BurgerFi, and one of the workers, they're starting their shift. She had an order, she came in and picked up. It gives people something different, because the reason I'm giving this place a shout out is dietarily. Dietarily. It's a good way of getting raw foods and plants. Getting the nutrients you need. Because I started my day, to be honest, off to work, delivering food. But I don't want to just grab anything, because I know experience and consequences of that is grabbing anything. I want to be active and feel well, because sometimes there's more available at our disposal than we give credit for. So that's why I do my best to market companies like this. So get my protein, get my carbs, get my healthy fats, the things necessary to life, health and fitness. It's a discipline. Everybody doesn't step out into adulthood that way. But I'm committed to have more healthy meals than just any old thing. Graced with the opportunity to do so, to find the restaurants and try them out. Sometimes it's just from a casual drive. Sometimes it's because I delivered to customers from the places. But do my best, because I'm encouraging people to know their own body. You have to know your own body. What one person can do, it might have you really feeling sluggish or crampy, so. There's a time for everything, though. Time for everything, depending on what you like to eat, what you're comfortable with. And the reason I'm saying this is I'm relating my own story. I first got out here, I started hitting breakfast burritos from certain restaurants, or breakfast sandwiches, and here I was on my third decade. It don't process the same. There's no telling what it was doing back then when I was younger. So it don't mean it's the worst thing, because it's good, it tastes good. You just have to be mindful when you're eating the calorie count. I have to be mindful of calorie count and the sodium. And part of it is the things that we tangibly can do. Able-bodied with limbs, make sure you're getting up to take a walk every so often. If you have a bike at your disposal, you can use a bike, because I understand 2020 has presented us with some challenges. Like, I don't have a bike, but if I had a cool beach cruiser, I'd be riding. because in St. Lucie County, it's increasingly more fun nowadays. Downtown Fort Pierce, the Causeway, the Jetty. A lot of places are a whole lot more fun. It's always been there. It's just that people actually populate there, hang out there. It's a social place. There's young hip restaurants. I look forward to the day you possibly see some of this here, but as I look, when I'm looking at the handles for 3 Natives, they are well spread around Florida. They're in Jacksonville, they're in Lakewood Ranch, they're in Boca Raton, they're in Tallahassee. It's amazing. You know, the other day I was telling you, the roots of it that I know was Tequesta, Jupiter, Port St. Lucie. I didn't know Martin County had a couple. Palm City and Stewart. Y'all got real life hungry, not just nothing. Not hungry as in like haven't eaten in days, but it's been a couple hours. But it's a good quality product. I invite you guys to stop on by and try it. It's over here by the Jersey Mike's and the Mission Barbecue and the made on delivery pizza. The BurgerFi is next to It's next to Pollo Tropical. It's next to Tijuana Flats. That's St. Lucie West Boulevard. It's really populated with things that you might want to try. It's next to Cheddar's, the Scratch Kitchen. It's good, y'all. I recommend it. But like that BurgerFi across there, you guys should try that. I believe the burger's conflicted with the egg. Flipping it to another partner. They use food over there. That's good. And I've had a plant. I think they have 1 or 2 plant-based burgers. I've had that too. Like over at the Jersey Mike's, you want to try their sub in the tub. You might want to try that. There's all kind of goodies out here. You might want to try made on delivery pizza. If you ever had pizza in that segment, a restaurant in that segment, know that you'd be well pleased. All right, guys, y'all have a good one. You'd be well pleased. It's a beautiful day to have a beautiful day, everybody. I know most people wouldn't eat and expose their eating and chewing with you, but God, I'm real time hungry. Not stuck with some good stuff. I appreciate the craftsmanship of these ladies. Like, I do my best to tip people. Like, a mentor from afar, Kenneth Copeland. I try to leave at least $5. Appreciate the craftsmanship of people. I didn't always know that. But be mindful. You go to dine at the table with people, be mindful. Bless them. Share what you got. Circulate it. It comes back to you. Share what you got. And if you're looking for more local partners to discover what you want in your town, smoothies, acai, barbecue, Latin American food, Caribbean American food, Italian American, Mediterranean American. You look for Greek food, of the Mediterranean. If you're looking for, food of Asia, Southeast Asia, look for it. Postmates can hook that up for you. In Melbourne, for example, there is one restaurant that is a Polish restaurant. I've never, to my knowledge, eaten Polish food. There may be some American dishes I've tried that's inspired by Polish people. But you can find world cultures on Postmates, whatever it is you're looking for. Like when you see this right here, for people that are familiar with it, it's basically inspired by South America, Amazonian people. So you see the beautiful fit people, if you're on Instagram, from Brazil and Venezuela and all that. That's caught on here in North America. I didn't know at first. Heard the buzzwords. But I tried it. Like, you can try acai bowls here. You can try avocado toast. I've had avocado toast here. Avocado and mango toast. They have other sandwiches. There's the Mission Beach. I've had it on bagel before. And I believe I had it another way. But it is delicious. I mean, it is choice tuna. Fresh, clean tasting. The bagel is some kind of special. Like, if you're a person, if you notice, you got to know your body. If you're kind of sensitive to bread, something different about that bagel. And it really ain't going to hurt, from my experience. So, I want you guys to know none of this is medical advice. Some of it's good reading and some of it's good life experience. For all of my athletes out there, depending on what you're able to do. If you're preparing your own food from home or you're eating out, try to get into resources like Dr. Don Colbert. Try to get into his resources. Eat This and Live, because if you're trying to really get there fitness wise, and you want to make sure you keep your win during the toughest of drills, all my football players, basketball players, all sports are challenging, but a lot of those require those half gassers and long sprints, and you grinding it out. There's a lot of running in those sports. You got to be mindful to eat food that's God made and earth made, so that your belly ain't bouncing, when it's time to run, and so you're not cramping. Do the best you can. Everybody is in a different place economically, and I didn't always have. I wasn't the one on lunch break going off campus to get food, so I was eating in the cafeteria. I was on school lunch. So I had to make do, guys. And mom, dad, my aunties, everybody, I ate. So if you guys know, historically, like, I'm a pretty light guy. I've shed a lot of body fat. But I played big man positions in football at Port St. Lucie High. I played offensive line, defensive line, linebacker. Linebacker was probably the projection if I would have played the next level, because I wasn't big enough to be a defensive lineman, offensive lineman. But I played all three. That was where the final focus was. But literally, family and friends know this, I played near every position, to be honest, but those are the ones where I really got time. Got the most time coaches were developing me at. But you guys, be mindful. Eat an apple. An apple ain't air like people would say. If you raise them around old school. To get the fruit enzymes, something a little more hardier. Now be mindful of your own food allergies now. I don't know everything about all this, but the bananas and the avocados a little more hardier, healthy fats, your carbohydrates, but gotta be mindful of sugar going on in that banana though. Don't eat it, but Switch it up. Switch it up. Berries. There's protein in berries, like blueberries. You know, if you're not allergic to nuts, nuts and seeds are good for you. Protein, complex carbohydrates, healthy fats for your brain. You know, and if it sits right with you, if it digests right with you, hey, like the nut and seed butters. That's why I sought out. Both of these have an almond butter or a peanut butter. I don't eat it all the time because when I go to outside places like here, it's like, I don't know, they got choice products, real choice products, so it's not so goopy. I haven't experienced a sticking of the guts. I can feel this, so I imagine it'd be very much the same for all the gymnasts, cheerleaders, volleyball players. You're hopping, you're jumping, so you don't want to be feeling stuck. You know what I mean? For all you that do eat meat, do eat fish, of course, you know, do your thing. But for those, I'm in the middle, y'all. I eat meat, but if I was ever devoted enough, I probably could be pescatarian. It's just not that season for me. Just real talk with y'all. I ain't clear cutting the fine. I'm still developing my life. At 33, almost 34 years old. But y'all know it make your body happy. But don't get into this body image war, eating war. I know you can eat, and you can eat well and still be lean, fit. Alright, for people that want to be lean and fit, or people that want to be muscular but you want to be tapered, you can eat. Like, you trust me. Love the body you're in, love the skin you're in. Because look, I have more external pressures of people that will want me to not like myself, but I do like myself. And I hope you guys can feel that. It's for everybody, the young adults and the adults. But it's okay to eat. But it's also okay if you're breaking the mold, if you lean. Like, when you come from where I come from, people eventually, I guess, somewhere in that second or third decade in life, they want you to get comfortable, fat, and happy. And I'm saying that with respect because if you look at me now, I'm 179, but I used to be 220. Sometimes you can raise concern with people when you're 40, 50 pounds away from where you used to be. But it's all in what makes you happy. I still have dreams and aspirations, guys. Like, I still want to be able to run a good 100-yard sprint, a good 220-yard sprint. I'd like to compete in it. But I have to be very careful because you get 12 months on the calendar. So it's like, be mindful of that. You know, I like to take on new challenges. You know, all those clubs out there, the CrossFit, the hard exercise work, the Orange Theory. New challenges. All the F45s. That's how you stay in shape like that. That's what football is like. It's like some of those clubs. It's a game of fitness when people... I think it's a game of grudge, but it's a game of fitness. Mental fitness, mental endurance is what it's going to give you. Yes, it's contact. You got to learn how to hold your own, blocking or tackling. And there's a lot of pizzazz in the game if you got agility and speed. That's what makes it exciting. People love to see a running back break through the initial tackles and he spurts for 65 yards. That's fun. That's what makes the game fun. People love to see a receiver get afterburners. He catches a pass at 10 yards, but he's going for 80. It's exciting. It's exciting to see the defensive player get an interception, taking in for 30 yards. That's where the athleticism comes in. It's not all just being big, being brute. Oh, there's a physical part of it, but part of the athleticism starts with rest. If I can be honest with y'all, I need to sleep more. Hydration. But you gotta get all these superfoods in you, the fruits, plants. And like I say, there's healthy things out there. Like if you like fish, all that's good for your brain, your skeletal muscles. And stretching. Stretching. All that's good for you.
Tell you what, that's why the bandana works so well.
So guys, we're gonna sign off now. I've been on for over 20 minutes. I'll speak to you later.